Hi guys, this is Danny. This is my personal pick for the DVDs I own. I can't speak about DVDs I don't own, but I've got a lot of WWE DVDs, and I say if this video gets well received, then I will do a DVD collection with a couple of Blu-rays, but my DVD collection, my entire WWE DVD collection. I've got quite a few, got a few hundred, and we're going to see how we get on with that. We'll see how this one goes first. This is, I'm a big fan of the Attitude Era. I always have been. I've been watching WWE since, well, I was born in 1988. I've been watching WWE since maybe 95, 96, and I've got to say, I've been collecting WWE DVDs for the last 2 years nearly, and these for me are the best 5 DVDs that I own, Superstar based. I have got a lot of tag classics, I've got a lot of WrestleMania DVDs, I've got nearly every pay-per-view from 2002 onwards, but like I said, this is my personal top 5 of the DVDs I own that are Superstar based from WWE. Obviously some of them have worked in WCW, ECW, but this is obviously WWE produced DVDs. So without further ado, let's kick off, and here we go. Well, not many people will be surprised with this. Anyone who's watched wrestling knows who this guy is. I mean, he is the guy in wrestling. He's the most popular name in wrestling, I would say. And no, it's not CM Punk or Triple H or anything like that, although those DVDs are coming, don't believe me. But for me, growing up, I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan. And even more so when he turned heel, Bash of the Beach, 96, it was one of those divided the fans, but I think it needed to be done, and I've always been a fan of Hulk Hogan's work, and maybe not so much in TNA, because I do think the real Hulk Hogan's coming out, and a lot of the media scrutiny that Hulk Hogan's had in his life and his career is starting to prove true for me, especially anyway. But I cannot deny that this DVD collection is brilliant. He has brought 2 out, of course, but this is my favourite one, and it is Hulk Hogan: The Ultimate Anthology, 3-disc DVD with special DVD as well. Brilliant, must own for all Hulkamaniacs. It's absolutely brilliant. It's feuds with Randy Savage, Sting, The Rock, Brock Lesnar's in there. Or that could be in his new DVD as well, which I actually have over here. If you bear with me, guys, I do actually. Yes, I have it. And it's I haven't actually watched it yet. So how important it is to me. I bought it for £5, about $6-7, and it's the second one. It's the unreleased edition. It matches Andre the Giant, Bob Backlund. Some great matches there. Tag team his career with Edge, and some matches with Brock Lesnar, and like I say, some great matches there. But for me, this one is his best one, the Ultimate Anthology. I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan. When he came back in 2002, I marked out. I wasn't a huge NWO fan, but he was reinventing himself again. He's the Madonna of wrestling, let's be honest. And you can't help but smile when you watch his DVD, because a lot of his matches were very predictable. But and people argue John Cena's the modern day Hulk Hogan, and I would agree with a certain extent, because he is, But this for me, must own for all Hulkamaniacs and long time wrestling fans. Right, at number 4, I know The Rock has had a couple of DVDs now, but this for me is my favourite one, and it is the Rock: The Epic Journey of Dwayne Johnson DVD. Not a huge fan of his work last couple of years in WWE. He's not a bad actor. I quite like his stuff. I saw G.I. Joe the other day on DVD, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's a really, really good film. He's not a bad actor, apart from Doom, which we won't talk about because Doom was terrible. But it's a guilty pleasure, and I actually got it on DVD behind me there, but I won't show you because I'm a bit embarrassed. But yes, it details all his old gimmick. And he used to come out the ring with all the blue shit all over him, and when he was the fanfare and the chanting "Die Rocky Die," and how he came back and rose above all the hate, to quote John Cena phrase. But all of his old work and his nation domination stuff, becoming the People's Champion, the Corporate Champion, everything's in there. It's a brilliant DVD. The documentary is fantastic. So like I said, please own. Attitude Era fans, definitely buy this. Right, number 3. Some people are going to argue with the placement of this, but it's my DVD collection, and I'll say it now. I think it's brilliant, and I don't think anything's I don't think it's terrible or anything like that, you know, calm down. And I am a huge CM Punk fan, so you know which one this is going to be. It's the only DVD I know of. It's a CM Punk Best in the World DVD. This is an absolute must-own for any CM Punk fan, whether you like his heel gimmick, his face gimmick, you know, his pipe bomb promos in there, you know, to talk to people like Chris Hero, you know, he goes on about his match with Samoa Joe, Ring of Honor, you know, it's a must own. I mean, guys, you must buy this DVD if you're a WWE fan, and if you're a CM Punk fan. It goes right at depth for all of his, you know, his career. Like I say, it goes a bit more detail behind the promo shoot, the pipe bomb promo. This is absolutely must own, a brilliant DVD. I've seen it must be half a dozen times now, and it was actually on TV the other day, WWE TV special. Brilliant, must own. Right, we're now getting into the top two. Now I know you'll be speculating maybe which one's number one, which one's number two. I really had a hard time picking this one, to be honest, because it could have been either one. They're both number ones in my opinion, but I have to put them in order. So there's another guy, there's Hulk Hogan, and there's this other guy that I'm a huge fan of. Always been a fan of his work. I wasn't a big fan of the fact that Ric Flair called him a glorified stuntman. That gives away what I'm going to say, but you know, I have got a couple of Ric Flair DVDs, but they have been lent out, so I'm going to have to, you know, when I do the whole collection, if this video receives well, of course, I'll do a whole collection of Ric Flair DVDs in there. But this, he's had his greatest hits and misses DVD. I really enjoyed that, but this one, documentary wise, on its own, is worth a buy, and that is the For All Mankind, the Ultimate Mick Foley collection, the Ultimate Mick Foley DVD. It's absolutely brilliant. Highlights. It actually has some footage that they couldn't show on the last DVD because it didn't have some rights to it, and they've worked it out. And it's brilliant. It shows footage when he lost his ear in Germany. It goes into a bit more detail about some funny stories. This is a brilliant DVD. Yes, it does mention the Hell in a Cell, but that's more covered more in the Greatest Hits and Misses DVD. I advise you to get that as well. It's a brilliant DVD, but you know, this is fantastic. The documentary alone is brilliant. I mean, I don't have to. I've seen a lot of the matches on the DVD anyway, and a lot of them are copied from the Greatest Hits and Misses DVD. But this is without doubt the documentary. For me, it's brilliant. Mick Foley is a hero of mine in wrestling. I actually got to meet him a few months ago, and it was a dream come true. What a guy! What a nice man! And this is a must-own. So you're thinking now, what is number one? What's he going to go for? He hasn't gone for Hulk Hogan. He hasn't gone for, you know, Steve Austin or anything like that, has he? He has gone for Steve Austin. It's the Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Bottom Line, and this is a brilliant DVD. I know he had his other DVD, which I have, but it doesn't go. Apologise for that noise. Well, he actually disclosed a lot more detail. It's a lot of the detail about WCW when they didn't feel like he was going to ever get over, the whole McMahon Austin era, the first time he won the title, his little mini feud with Mike Tyson, you know, him walking away from the company, taking his ball and going home, as the WWE fondly said. I mean, this guy's career the last couple of years, of his actual in-ring career, was a bit more on the comedic side, which I enjoyed, but with Kurt Angle, and you know, had the stuff with the Alliance and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed that. But this, for me, is the Stone Cold collection. It is the must-own for all Stone Cold Steve Austin fans. It was an absolute badass back in the day, and you know, you've got to say that. As much as people want to say one more match with him, I'd be quite happy if he never wrestles again, because this guy's last match against The Rock, where he finally lost to The Rock, when The Rock was Hollywood Rock, doing The Rock hit the heel turn, was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. And just as a side note, my favourite ever match of all time, from a huge mark out. I'm a huge mark, I admit. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania, that blew me away, and I still watch it all the time. It was probably my favourite match of all time. Hogan Andre's up there as well. It was a good match. You know, a lot of Austin Triple H, 3 Stages of Hell. There's a hell of a lot of matches I could talk about. That's another topic for another video. So just have another video topic there. Brilliant. But this is fantastic. It is so good, guys. I mean, Stone Cold, one of the best wrestlers of all time. well, they're not one of the best wrestlers of all time, but they're definitely one of the most controversial figures. Really good DVDs, very blunt and to the point. He admits that he screwed up when he left the company. When he wanted a job to Brock Lesnar, he didn't feel that was right. And you know, it's a lot of really insightful information about him. He's a great wrestler, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people disagree, but I love the guy. I think he's brilliant, and this is a must-own DVD, especially for people like me, an Attitude Era fan. So that's it, guys. That's my top 5 of my Superstar-based DVDs. Like I said, this DVD was a fairly short one because I wanted to, you know, I wanted to get out of the way. I wanted to show my mini collection. 5 DVDs isn't really a collection, but I do have a lot more. Let me know if you want to see a DVD collection. A couple of Blu-rays in there as well. Once I get all DVDs and Blu-rays back, I will do a video on it if the video receives well. Like I said, take care, guys. Comment below. What's your favourite DVD you've got of WWE or TNA or ECW, whatever. You know, I was an ECW fan for a long time. TNA's okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the work. But, you know, the wrestlers I'm a fan of, but not really the direction, the creative direction. But that's you know, that's been debated so many times on the internet, it's not even worth talking about now. So, you know, let me know below what you want to talk about. You talk about anything you want. Like I say, they were my top 5 favourites. Let me know what your top 5 would be, and let me know what your top 5 wrestlers of all time would be. I don't care. Even if you put Waylon Mercy as number 1 on your top 5 guys of all time. If you put Jack Swagger for all I care, although I don't think you want to do that. But you know, if you do, it's up to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know anything you want below. And that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to make a few more. Let me know, give me some feedback. Constructive criticism I can take, no problem. All negative comments will be ignored, but I would like to, you know, get some feedback from the YouTube community. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.